What if the month you were born in holds a secret map to your deepest self, one that could change how you see your entire life? Carl Jung, the genius behind modern psychology, believed your birth month isn't random. It's a symbolic gateway to your soul's journey. It's not astrology, it's a profound psychological lens that reveals your hidden strengths, émotionnel, leçon, and the energy you bring to the world. In this video, we'll explore 6 birth months through Carl Jung's eyes, uncovering the archetypes that shape who you are. From the wise stillness of January to the transformative depth of November, you'll hear real-life stories, gain practical insights, and discover how to harness your unique energy. Whether you're seeking clarity, healing, or purpose, this journey might just reconnect you with a part of yourself you've forgotten. Stick around to find out what your birth month reveals, and let us know in the comments which month you were born in. If you were born in January, Carl Jung would see you as a natural embodiment of the wise sage, an archetype of depth, maturity, and quiet strength. January marks the heart of winter in many parts of the world, a season of stillness, reflection, and new beginnings. Carl Jung believed this time imprints you with a profound inner wisdom, a kind of silent resilience that others often turn to for guidance. You're the one who sees life from a broader perspective, valuing long-term goals over fleeting trends. But this depth can also make you overly serious, sometimes disconnecting you from joy. Take Sarah, a January-born woman who, at 30, became her friend's anchor during a crisis. While everyone panicked, Sarah calmly offered advice that seemed beyond her years, helping them rebuild their lives. Her sage-like nature made her a rock, but she often felt isolated, struggling to let loose and embrace spontaneity. Carl Jung would say, "This is the shadow of your archetype. Carrying too much responsibility can dim your light. To balance this, carve out time for lightness. Try a simple joy each day, like dancing to your favorite song or laughing with a loved one. Your wisdom is your gift, but joy keeps it alive." Do you feel the weight of your sage-like depth? Or have you found ways to let lightness in? Let's move to March to uncover the next archetype on this journey. If you were born in March, Carl Jung would see you as a living embodiment of the reborn, an archetype of emotional awakening, renewal, and profound sensitivity. In the Northern Hemisphere, March marks the shift from winter's quiet darkness to spring's vibrant light. The snow melts, the days stretch longer, and life begins to stir beneath the surface. Carl Jung believed this transitional energy imprints you with a unique duality, a pull between stillness and motion, introspection and expression. You feel everything deeply, often sensing the world's rhythms in ways others can't. You're likely drawn to nature, art, or spiritual pursuits, finding solace in cycles of growth and change. But this depth can also leave you vulnerable, as your emotions sometimes overwhelm you like a tidal wave. Consider Emily, a March-born artist who, after losing her father, felt an unshakable grief that seemed to swallow her whole. Yet, as spring arrived, she found herself painting again, each brushstroke a step toward healing. She'd walk through blooming gardens, feeling the earth's renewal mirror her own, and slowly rediscovered her joy. Emily's story reflects the reborn archetype's gift, the ability to rise from emotional darkness into light, reinventing yourself time and again. Carl Jung saw this resilience as a sacred strength, a connection to nature's cycles that allows you to transform pain into growth. But he also warned of the shadow side. Your sensitivity can make you lose yourself in your inner world, leaving you ungrounded or emotionally drained. This duality often makes you a bridge between worlds, You might find yourself mediating conflicts or helping others navigate their own emotional storms because you understand what it's like to feel so much. Friends may turn to you for comfort, seeing you as a safe space where they can bloom, much like spring itself. Yet, your challenge lies in protecting your own energy. Without boundaries, you risk absorbing everyone else's emotions, which can pull you under. Carl Jung would encourage you to see your sensitivity not as a burden, but as a superpower, one that needs care to shine. To harness this gift, try grounding practices that honor your connection to renewal. Spend time in nature, walk barefoot on grass, listen to the wind, or watch the sunrise to feel the Earth's cycles aligning with your own. Meditation can also help you find balance. Even 5 minutes a day of deep breathing can anchor you when emotions run high. Journaling is another powerful tool. Write about your feelings to process them, turning your inner storms into art or insight, just like Emily did with her paintings. By nurturing your emotional depth, you'll not only heal yourself, but also inspire others to do the same. Your journey as a Marchborn is one of constant rebirth. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, to shed old layers, and to step into a truer version of yourself. Carl Jung believed this archetype makes you a natural awakener, someone who brings light to others through your own transformation. Do you feel the weight of your emotions like a Marchborn, or have you found ways to channel them into growth? Let's move to April to uncover the fiery energy of the next archetype on this journey. If you were born in April, Carl Jung would see you as a living embodiment of the warrior, an archetype of fiery courage, action, and unyielding passion. April bursts into the northern hemisphere with the full force of spring days grow longer. Life accelerates, and everything feels charged with energy. Carl Jung believed this vibrant season imprints you with a bold, assertive spirit. You're a natural initiator, always ready to dive into new challenges with a fearless heart. Your intensity is contagious. You lead without even trying, inspiring others to act simply by showing up. You don't just dream, you make things happen, fighting for what you believe in with a passion that burns bright. But this fiery energy has a shadow. It can make you impulsive, pushing you to act before thinking, or burn out from taking on too much. Take Michael, an April-born entrepreneur who launched his startup with nothing but a vision and sheer determination. When others hesitated, he dove in, rallying his team with a confidence that felt unstoppable. Within a year, his business was thriving, but his relentless pace led to burnout. He'd overcommitted, neglecting rest and reflection. Michael's story reflects the warrior archetype's strength, a fearless drive to create and lead. Carl Jung saw this as a powerful gift, a spark that can ignite change in the world. But he also cautioned that unchecked courage can become recklessness, leaving you exhausted or clashing with others unnecessarily. As an April-born, you often feel a restless energy inside, a call to move, to build, to conquer. Friends might describe you as the one who always takes the first step, whether it's starting a project, speaking up for what's right, or chasing a dream others think is impossible. But your challenge lies in finding balance. Without pause, your fire can consume you, draining your energy or causing friction in relationships. Carl Jung would encourage you to channel your courage wisely, using it to inspire rather than overpower. Your strength isn't just in action, it's in knowing when to act and when to rest. To harness this fiery gift, practice mindful pauses. Before jumping into a new challenge, take a moment to breathe and ask yourself, is this worth my energy right now? This simple habit can save you from overextending yourself, keeping your fire burning steadily instead of flaring out. Physical outlets can also help, like running, dancing, or even a quick workout to release your restless energy without letting it control you. And don't shy away from asking for support. Even warriors need allies to share the load. By balancing action with reflection, you'll turn your courage into a force that not only drives you but also uplifts those around you. Your journey, as an April-born, is one of fearless creation. Each step you take is a testament to your inner fire. A reminder that you were born to lead, to fight, and to make a mark. Carl Jung believed this archetype makes you a natural catalyst, someone who sparks change wherever you go. Do you feel the restless fire of an April-born warrior? Or have you learned to temper it with pause? Let's move to July to uncover the nurturing warmth of the next archetype on this journey. If you were born in July, Carl Jung would see you as a natural embodiment of the nurturer, an archetype of warmth, empathy, and unwavering care. July arrives in the Northern Hemisphere with the peak of summer-think family gatherings, long sunny days, and a deep sense of connection. Carl Jung believed this radiant season imprints you with a profound emotional intelligence, making you a beacon of comfort for those around you. You're the one who feels others' pain as if it were your own, always ready to listen, support, and protect. Your loyalty runs deep, often tying you to family, traditions, or communities where you become the emotional center, offering a safe space for others to heal and grow. But this nurturing heart has a shadow. You might give so much that you forget to care for yourself, suppressing your own needs to keep the peace. Take Anna, a July-born teacher who became the heart of her small school community. When a student struggled with anxiety, Anna spent hours after class listening and guiding them, her empathy creating a bond that helped the child thrive. But in her dedication, she neglected her own stress, often skipping meals or sleep to be there for others. Anna's story reflects the nurturer archetype's gift, a loving embrace that can mend broken spirits. Carl Jung saw this as a sacred strength, a reflection of summer's warmth that fosters growth in others. Yet, he warned that without balance, your selflessness can lead to burnout, leaving you emotionally drained and disconnected from your own needs. As a July-born, you often find yourself in roles where others lean on you, whether as a friend, parent, or colleague. You have a natural ability to sense what others need. Sometimes before they even realize it themselves, your presence feels like a warm summer day, steady and comforting, making people feel seen and valued. But your challenge lies in setting boundaries. Without them, you risk losing yourself in others' emotions, carrying burdens that aren't yours to bear. Carl Jung would urge you to see your empathy as a gift that needs protection. Nurturing others starts with nurturing yourself. To honor this archetype, prioritize self-care as much as you care for others. Start small. Set aside 10 minutes each day for something just for you, maybe a quiet cup of tea, a walk in the sun, or listening to music that lifts your spirit. Practice saying no when you're stretched too thin. It's not selfish. It's necessary to keep your light shining. Journaling can also help you process your own emotions, ensuring you don't bottle them up while focusing on others. By caring for yourself, you'll have even more to give, turning your nurturing energy into a sustainable force of love. Your journey as a July-born is one of boundless care. Each act of kindness you offer is a reflection of your summer-born heart, a reminder that you were born to heal and connect. Carl Jung believed this archetype makes you a natural protector, someone who creates safe havens wherever you go. Do you feel the pull to nurture others like a July-born? Or have you found ways to nurture yourself too? Let's move to September to uncover the analytical clarity of the next archetype on this journey. If you were born in September, Carl Jung would see you as a natural embodiment of the analyst, an archetype of clarity, balance, and a deep desire for harmony. September ushers in the shift from summer to autumn in the northern hemisphere. A time of harvest, preparation, and reflection. Carl Jung believed this transitional energy imprints you with a sharp, detail-oriented mind and a love for order, but also a longing for peace that often shows in your relationships. You have a gift for bringing structure out of chaos. Whether you're organizing a project, solving a problem, or creating beauty through art or conversation, you're the one who notices what others miss. Striving to make sense of the world with logic and precision, while also seeking to build bridges where others see divides. Yet, this pursuit of balance can lead to a shadow, perfectionism that makes you overly critical of yourself, or a fear of conflict that keeps you from speaking your truth. Take Liam, a September-born graphic designer who transformed his team's chaotic workflow into a seamless system. His eye for detail and ability to mediate disputes earned him respect, but he often stayed late to perfect every design, stressing over tiny flaws no one else noticed. Liam's story reflects the analyst archetype strength, a knack for clarity and harmony that makes you a natural problem solver and peacemaker. Carl Jung saw this as a powerful gift, blending the analytical mind of September with the diplomatic heart of autumn's later months, but he also cautioned that your drive for perfection can trap you in self-doubt, while your desire for peace might make you avoid necessary confrontations, leaving your own needs unmet. As a September-born, you often feel torn between your head and your heart. You crave order and fairness, which makes you a trusted friend or colleague, someone who can plan a perfect event or diffuse tension with a kind word. But your challenge lies in embracing imperfection and standing firm in your truth. Without this balance, you might hold yourself to impossible standards or sacrifice your own voice to keep the peace. Carl Jung would encourage you to see your analytical mind and harmonious spirit as complementary strengths. Your clarity can create order, and your diplomacy can foster connection, but only if you let go of the need for everything to be flawless. To harness this gift, practice self-compassion. When you catch yourself obsessing over a detail, pause and remind yourself, good enough is enough. This simple mantra can free you from perfectionism's grip, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. To strengthen your voice, try speaking up in small ways like sharing an honest opinion with a friend or setting a boundary when you feel stretched. Creative outlets, like journaling or sketching, can also help you process your need for balance, turning your inner quest into something tangible and beautiful. By embracing both your clarity and your imperfections, you'll find a deeper harmony within yourself and your relationships. Your journey as a September-born is one of seeking balance in a world of chaos. Each step you take reflects your ability to create order and connection, a reminder that you were born to bring clarity and peace. Carl Jung believed this archetype makes you a natural harmonizer, someone who builds bridges through understanding. Do you feel the pull of perfection like a September-born, or have you learned to embrace your flaws? Let's move to November to uncover the transformative depth of the final archetype on this journey. If you were born in November, Carl Jung would see you as a powerful embodiment of the alchemist, an archetype of deep transformation, intuition, and spiritual depth. November arrives in the northern hemisphere as the light fades and the world turns inward. Wrapped in a quiet, mysterious energy, Carl Jung believed this time imprints you with an intense, soulful nature, one that seeks truth beyond the surface. You're not afraid to dive into the darkness, whether it's your own shadows or the struggles of others, because you know that's where real growth happens. You feel things others can't, often sensing the unseen currents of life, and you're drawn to the profound, whether through spirituality, psychology, or uncovering hidden truths. But this depth comes with a shadow. The weight of transformation can overwhelm you, pulling you into cycles of loss and renewal that feel like an endless storm. Take Maya, a November-born therapist who turned her own pain into a gift for others. After surviving a difficult divorce, she felt broken, retreating into solitude for months. But in that darkness, she discovered a strength she didn't know she had. Using journaling to process her grief, and eventually training to help others heal, Maya's story reflects the alchemist archetype's gift, the ability to transform pain into wisdom, emerging stronger with each cycle of rebirth. Carl Jung saw this as a sacred power, a connection to November's quiet intensity that makes you a natural healer and guide. Yet, he cautioned that without trust in the process, your intensity can leave you feeling lost, as if you're drowning in your own depths. As a November-born, you often find yourself on a path others fear to tread. You might be the friend who asks the hard questions, the one who sees through facades, or the person who helps others face their shadows because you've faced your own. Your intuition is your compass, guiding you through life's mysteries. But it can also make you feel isolated. Few understand the depth at which you experience the world. Your challenge lies in trusting the cycles of transformation, knowing that every ending leads to a new beginning. Carl Jung would encourage you to embrace your intensity, seeing it as a catalyst for growth, not a burden to carry alone. To navigate this archetype, lean into practices that honor your depth while keeping you grounded. Journaling, like Maya did, can be a lifeline. Write about your emotions, fears, and insights to make sense of your inner storms, turning them into stepping stones for growth. Meditation or quiet walks in nature can also help you find stillness amidst the intensity, reminding you that you're part of a larger cycle. Don't be afraid to seek support. Sharing your journey with a trusted friend or mentor can lighten the load and help you see your own wisdom more clearly. By embracing your transformative nature, you'll not only heal yourself, but also become a beacon for others on their own journeys. Your journey as a November-born is one of profound evolution. Each transformation you undergo is a testament to your alchemical spirit, a reminder that you were born to turn darkness into light. Carl Jung believed this archetype makes you a natural guide, someone who illuminates the path for others through your own rebirth. Do you feel the transformative depth of a November-born alchemist? Or have you found ways to trust the process? Stay with us for the outro, where we'll wrap up this symbolic journey through your birth month. From January's wise stillness to November's transformative depth, your birth month is more than a date. It's a symbolic mirror reflecting the unique archetype Carl Jung believed shapes your soul's journey. Whether you're a sage, a reborn awakener, a fiery warrior, a loving nurturer, an analytical harmonizer, or an alchemist of change, you carry a profound energy that's yours to embrace. Carl Jung's wisdom reminds us that these archetypes aren't boxes, they're keys to unlocking your truest self, guiding you towards clarity, healing, and purpose. So, take a moment to honor your journey. You're not just a month on a calendar, you're a timeless force of growth and transformation. If this video spoke to your soul, hit that like button to celebrate your archetype, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Subscribe to Jung's Psyche Hub, and tap the bell for more Jungian insights to fuel your self-discovery. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's your birth month? And did its archetype resonate with you? Let's keep this journey of growth alive together.